Oh no! Where am I? Chat, this isn't a bit. For some reason, my model is just not actually... Like... I don't know why. I opened up OBS and I couldn't get anything to work. Like, here, maybe if we just like... Maybe if we just like restart VTube Studio, maybe there was something wrong there. Oh, this is good. Oh, I'll keep it back. I'll keep it back for the immersion. I have invisibility powers. Chat, you're now blind. Well, okay, no, you're not. That's kind of rude. That's not, okay. I have blindfolded you, chat. But not in like a kinky way or anything. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Freaking kick. Yeah, that's right. You know what? Maybe you deserve to hit your shin in the coffee table, huh? You know what's worse than hitting your shin in the coffee table? Or on the coffee table? When you hit your shin on the corner of one of those old metal bed frames that are just like a bed frame on wheels or whatever. Oh, okay, hold on. That's right. I forgot to say, I'm going to, before we start yapping about anything fun, I need to go turn off some of the rewards right now. Before you guys do any redeems, let me refund and turn off some of them. The horoscope. Before you guys say, Catto, you broke it. I only broke one. Or rather, I haven't fixed one. Basically, there's a lot of things wrong right now, and I don't know what's happened, but things have just broken. Okay? I've been working really hard at trying to finish other things so I can stream again and yeah. Hi, J Sizzle! Okay, since Bonk isn't working, I'll turn Bonk off. I'm gonna turn the Snapcats off for now. I'm also turning Ada off because don't worry, you guys get to keep the clown. I feel bad turning so many things off right now, but it's just because they're broken. And I don't have... Listen, I wanted to make sure I was in a good mood before stream, so I actually forcibly removed myself from After Effects. I took myself away from my work that is tedious and I get really lost in, because I want to be in a good mood for you guys. Because I become too autistic. How you didn't break it though? Wait, thank you. Listen, I may do crimes, but I didn't break it. Wait, here, let me say hi to everyone really fast. I just wanted to say, I am sorry for not having all rewards on. And, yeah, some things are gonna be kind of broken. The horoscopes are down. It's the API. It's not the bot. There's just an issue with the website. So, I did that. I reset. Alright, I restarted my computer. So, meow. Oh, delicious. Thank you so much for the follow. And since I restarted my computer, sometimes OBS likes to do this really cool thing of resetting my settings. So, like, when I opened OBS, my BGM was at 0. And I couldn't hear it. Like, it turned my monitoring output to 0. I couldn't hear shit, man. I was just like, who did this? Anyways. Hi, Pants. Hi, Nails. Hi, Nori. Hi, Popa Pop. Hi, Winborn. How are you? Hi, Crabs. Hi, Pants. Hi, Snowy. Hi, Sad Boy. Hi. Hello. Hi, Anon. Hi, Slick. Hi, Atticus. Hi, Junkie! Wait, hold on. Should I go invisible mode? Close your eyes. Pretend you can't see me. Hi, Nauticon! Hi, XP-Rail! Hi, Snugs! Hi, Bunshi! Hi, Hanoyama! Hi, J-Sizzle! Hi, Toria! Mwah! That's for Toria. Hi, More Blank! Hi, Gershak! Hi, Easter! Hi, Faye! Clown naps. Not my monkeys, not my circus. All my inklings, definitely my circus. Hi, Faye! I feel so bad for yapping so much in Clover chat earlier. I welcome your tism. It's not like I'm 5 of my top... Yeah! Wait, hold on. I don't mean to brag. But I have been fully diagnosed with level 2 autism. I am clinically and legally diagnosed, medically all, with level 2 autism. I'm on that super autism shit, man. I am not high functioning. I am legally not high functioning. Ow. I punched myself. Ow. Not like intentionally, but it was just like... Why did you actually close your eyes? Because you're trained and well behaved. Hi, Hadoyama. Hi, Ishi. Hi, Balbon. Autism 2. Like, it's so... I was so autistic, they made Autism 2 for me. I'm like... Wait, Metal Gear Solid 2 is the... I mean, they're all good, right? But like... Yeah, I got Autism Plus. You guys, I want to do like... Bing bong, ding bong. Welcome back. Sphinx! Sphinx! Thank you! I think you are very, very cool! Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I was gonna say... I was gonna say something else. But like, I don't know how to like properly phrase it. And it was just gonna come out words, like keywords. And it was gonna be like, thank you for oshing my friends. And thank you, like... And I feel like that feels so weird to say. But like... I don't know. There's just like... There's something really fun about like being friends in oshing people that like... I don't know. I guess I like the indie sphere. I guess I like whenever people like oshi indies because it feels like a small like little club. It like I don't like it's just like it feels like a cute little fan club and I'm all for it and like I don't know, man. Like there's something just really cute about like a whole like group of people cheering their friends on and cheering each other on and like I don't know, man. I think I could just be sappy as of late. You're happy people appreciate your friends? Yeah. Yeah, I am happy that people appreciate my friends. Cause like I know you guys think I'm cool, but like I think my friends are so cool, man. Like no, I didn't mean like Myoshi, like the website. I meant like people just oshiing people. I think you're allowed to be happy for people you surround yourself with. I mean, like, I don't know. I've been really sappy lately. I don't know what happened the last couple days, but like, I guess like working on stuff, I started feeling proud. I'm finally seeing the finish line to the final birthday video like birthday concert compilation to like upload finally to YouTube. And I guess like finally seeing like the full final version of that and like being able to spend more time working on it. And like I don't get to like dedicate all of my power to it, but just seeing what I'm able to like put together and make, and like seeing all my friends, it just, I don't know, it means a lot. I got sappy like all over again about my birthday, and just seeing like, I feel really, I don't know, I feel really grateful. I feel, I guess like all my life I've wanted to be surrounded by people that like encourage me and have dreams and goals and want something more and want to do stuff. And like I also like, I'm not saying like there's anything wrong with people who don't want to do stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's more so like I never had like a group of people, like a group of like creative like friends that like wanted to do and make stuff. It was always like a quick thought and then like no follow up on it. And I guess like it feels like, oh my god, I know I keep saying it, but I'm just like, if it took all those years trying to find people just to surround myself with, like I feel so lucky and I feel so happy and honored and special and like, what do you mean? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not even like saying the main part of like, I'm just really happy to be around people that like motivate me and challenge me and like encourage me and support me, and that like it's awesome. Like the world is not ready. Oh yeah, 100% of Catto's power would result in count. Okay, well maybe not deaths. I don't want to kill people. I will ask. Maybe instead of killing people, because dying's bad. Sapple? I'm not Sapple! I'm not a tree! Actually, now that I think about it, wrinkles are kind of like the human equivalent of the tree lines. Like the tree rings, you know? You know how like with trees, like they get bigger and bulkier and they like grow more rings on the inside each year? What if we stopped thinking about aging so poorly? What if we thought about aging more gracefully and like it's a human nature thing and part of the earth? Huh? Isn't that beautiful in and of itself? Huh? What about that? Signed, not a hag. No, I'm actually training my 100% power right now. My 100% power is being worked on for Offkai. I don't know what for yet. I still have to ask around and see like what's going on and see where I can like make something happen. But I'm training my 100% power for some sort of performance at Offkai. Because I thought about this. Something hit me today actually. I was scrolling and I saw a tweet, and it was like a silly irony tweet kind of. Hi Hazel! By the way, we can't yap for more than 11 minutes because we have to get into the game. But Offkai is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have my idol debut. Like my official IRL 2.5D idol debut at Offkai somehow. I don't know how, but it'll happen. So, wait, what was I saying? It was about training all of my energy. Oh yeah, I was scrolling Twitter. And there was this little tweet, and it had like this. It basically said, "Can we please make a visual novel about this girl failure idol NEET that goes out and performs on the street and has no one to listen to her or watch her perform, but she keeps performing out on the street even though she sucks at being an idol?" And it hit me. And I was like, I am an untrained idol. But like, I saw that, and I saw her performing her heart out to no one. And also, hi Asya! I also, seeing her perform just like right there, it reminded me back in the day, in the 2000s. in the early 2000s. I don't know how frequent it is now anymore. I think it's more in Central Park, but I remember I would always see it on TV that like New York City, like subways and just on the street, and like in Cali, oh yeah, in Cali too, there would be like street performers, especially like on the pier in Cali, in SF. There's like performers, and like, I guess, are they called panhandlers? I don't know. Street performers, street artists, and they would like sing and just perform there on the street. And I was like, huh. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, is this much different than Lady Gaga performing outside of an IKEA parking, like outside of IKEA in a parking lot? Whoa. Sorry for the mic noises. I'm trying to make it so you guys like can see me and I don't like keep breaking. Sometimes the demon takes over. And me. I don't think I'm actually okay. I may not be the strongest vocalist, and I may not be the strongest dancer, but I have energy. And I think that's really important, and I think it's a lot of fun, because when I think about all the concerts that I went to growing up, granted I was like moshing and all sorts of shit like that, I remember all the times that I just remember having I remember having a blast, and I don't remember how the vocals were. It's really rare when I go back and think, and I'm like, huh, what concert did I have the most fun at? And then I don't even remember like how good they sounded. I just remember the song that they played and how fun it was. Highlight. A guy like was singing in the New York subway for like 20 years. Oh, wait, that's sick. I'm scared of American Idol. It's all like fabricated anyways. So like, I think, okay, actually that's awful. That's fucking awful. Oh God. Sorry, I had an intrusive thought, an actual intrusive thought. And I thought about it and I was like, wait, if all of American Idol is fabricated, then like I could put on a pretty compelling, like, I got trauma, I can bring it out for the show. And I thought about it, I'm like, oh damn, what a compelling storyline. I'm not gonna sell myself out for that, though. I just got Pikachu and Pokemon as I popped in the chat. I have to... Or we can't talk much longer. We must get into gaming. But I love Pikachu! Chat. I don't care how basic it is. My 2 favorite Pokemon. Actually, okay, 3. My number 1 favorite Pokemon is Zorua. But they're kind of... All 3 of them are kind of tied. Pikachu and Quilava. Not Cyndaquil, not Typhlosion. Quilava. But here's the thing. As I got older, I really, really started to like Bulbasaur. Eevee. Peekaboo. I name all of my Pikachus after Pokespay. Totodile. Ew, water type. Ew, 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 ew. The only water type I ever picked, I think, was Piplup. Okay, listen, I'll accept Totodile over... Okay, I fuck with Squirtle. I can make an exception for Totodile. I fucking hate Mudkip. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I don't like Mudkips. Okay? I heard you like Mudkips? No! No! I grew up with that meme in real time! I can't fucking handle it! I can't! No! 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 I don't like Mudkip! I don't! I'm sorry! I'm crashing out, but not because of you guys in Mudkip! I'm crashing out because of the fucking meme! Anyways. Sometimes you just gotta hit the gritty on it and move on, you know? Listen. I forgive. I will be a Mudkip apologist. I hate Torchic. I like Tepig more than I like Torchic. But granted, also, you guys can hate me for this. Hi, Cable! I was thinking about you today. I summoned you. I'm going schizo, and I am now believing in that delusion that I can summon my friends based on manifestation and believing that I want to talk to them and feeling bad that I haven't responded to them, but thinking about, oh, I should go talk to them, but having work and other things. What the fuck, man? I don't like Torchic, I don't like Combuskin, and I don't like Blaziken. I'm not a fan of... Oh my god, wait, don't tell me. Hold on, stop. Because my favorite regions are Johto and Kanto. And then I like Sinnoh and Unova. How Catto catting? I'm catting. Hey Cat, what if you got for another half an hour so I could go to the store and not miss Z.A.T.O? Thank you for reminding me that I do have to start Z.A.T.O now, and it's been exactly like 29 minutes on the dot. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just really worried about my voice and my headache. And I really want to lock in and finish it tonight. If, like, it gets too bad and I do have to push it to another finale, so it's like the semi-finale for the finale, I'll do it, but all of these Pokemon takes are forgiven in my eyes as long as you like the guppy. Like, Whooper. Good night, Light! Thank you for starting the Pokemon discourse. Huh. Let me open up the game really fast, and then I will look that up. Because for some reason, everything's being difficult for me today. You can't keep me away from Z.A.T.O. Updating Steam. Oh, is it because Steam's not open? Don't look at me. Stop. Stop. I feel the judgment. I know. I feel it. I get it. Hi, Proxy. How are you? I don't know if I can win the game. Also, I wanted to say thank you guys while I get it started up. Thank you guys for waiting on me when it comes to this. You guys have the audio too, right? Okay. No, I don't wait for this, but everyone did. I just really appreciate it. I was a little worried with how my mind was. I do have to be a little careful sometimes when I expose myself to... I don't want to say it's schizophrenic media, but it's very, very... I also don't want to say it's triggering, even though it does, like, cause me to, like, sometimes, like, have, like, weird mood shifts and stuff. Trigger doesn't feel like the right word, because I feel like trigger is more aligned with, like, my PTSD. So, like... I don't know. I was a little worried that I was already kind of like... I don't know. I just didn't want to, like, exacerbate things. Is that how you say that? Or am I saying that too close to the word masturbate? I genuinely don't know. I'm scared of that word. But I say it, and I try to say it and be brave. Honestly, that's such a thing. If you just say a word really brave, people either tell you you're wrong right away, or no one will tell you at all. I did wait for this, but today is like the first day I can actually watch, so I'm glad. Wait, that's awesome! Let me also change the game over. Mommy Cookie Box! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! I'm so sorry that I don't have a YouTube raid alert thing yet. I don't know how to set it up. So, I'm sorry. Hi, D. You said it correctly? Let's go. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Good morning and good time zone. Meow, meow. Good morning. I'm Catto. Waking up to bring you sunshine on the gloomiest and rainiest of days. I'm the demon cat from above the clouds. I'm a multimedia artist. I like to sing. I like to dance. I like to be an idol. I like to do a bunch of stuff. Today we are going to be locked in on finishing up Z.A.T.O. So, after we get done yapping, I'm gonna be locked in. It's gonna be story focused. So, I apologize if I can't interact with you too much today. You also... Okay, wait. That's such a relief. Sometimes I feel really dumb. Like, I set up this stream first, right? But then I was like, oh, I'm gonna be productive. I'm gonna set up the rest of my streams for the week. And all of a sudden, YouTube changed the stream key around and made me 4 minutes late. So, like, YouTube's haunted. Wait, what is mazapan? Is mazapan a snack? Ooh, okay. It's used to create molded candy shaped like fruits. Pigs? Wait. I'm sorry if this... I think this is completely separate. But do you guys know about the lemon pigs? You don't shove quarters in the mazapan... Mazapan? Like, pigs, right? Marzipan? I'm gonna... I guess this is a good transition into... Hello, welcome, Floppy. This is a good transition into, this game has a lot of Russian words in names. And I very specifically do not speak Russian. I also apologize if there is a delay. I do have it on ultra low latency, so you should not worry about it. I feel like I should worry about it! I'm so... let's see. That's right. So, I'm a fluent speaker. Oh, what? Chad, you can't do that! That's insane! What do you mean? Why are you all, like, secret geniuses in some way or regard? You guys are so cool! Hi, Phobish. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by again. I really appreciate it. Listen, I think anyone who can speak more than one language, that's impressive. And that includes American Sign Language. Hi, Scrap. Hi, Bapper. I'm gonna be really honest. I felt kind of wrong saying your username. Hi, Exploit. Grachevskaya. Grachevskaya. I'm sorry. I feel like that's not a deep cut. I only speak 2, mumble 1, and read and translate. Delta what? I find that the amount of art things you can do. Oh wait, thank you. I remember making a cake that looks like a large Simpsons owned in high school cooking class. Was it called king cake? What is Catto yapping about? I'm yapping about a lot of different things. I'm sorry. Hi guys, I'm Catto. On a very serious note, I have level 2 autism, and I have a couple other things for some reason, and I'm fighting for my ADHD diagnosis. Half of them are sure I have, and the other half are like, I don't know about that. I think you have too many things. So we're kind of at a standstill. I'm 99.99999% sure. I'm gonna be real. There's not a single doubt in my mind. I 250% have autism and ADHD. The autism diagnosis, 100%. The ADHD, Doc, you need to spend a bit more time with me. That being said, if chat ever seems a bit chaotic, I am bouncing between YouTube chat and Twitch chat. I do my best to try and have them differentiated so you guys can see, like, in different colors. But if it's ever a bit chaotic, always feel free to just stop and ask, hey, what's going on? I may have, like, a silly response, but I don't know. Sometimes we just jump between a bunch of different topics. I'm trying to get a bit better at it again. It's a skill I have to train. Hey, don't call YouTube chat stinky. What the hell? You should, what the? I'm going to put you in the crate and shake you violently. Those are your brethren, chat. Twitch chat, that's your brethren. They're, you know what? Chat, you guys are, Twitch chat. Specifically. Wait, no! How can they smell us? Okay, so unfortunately. Alright, YouTube chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the Twitch chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My Twitch Inklings, they like to commit crimes. Unfortunately, they like to commit crimes against the Sky Garden. I don't have... I am a humble shepherd trying my best to lead the Inklings to the light. Unfortunately, they keep stealing my shepherd cane and hitting me with it. They keep setting the plains on fire. They try to keep eating the clouds like cotton candy. Instead of rain, sometimes the Inklings like to pee off the side of the clouds. The Twitch chat's really bad, okay? YouTube chat, don't be like them. Yeah, they're a freaky ad Twitch chat. What do you mean you can't see them? They're literally on screen! Oh my god. My hallucinations have... What do you mean where? YouTube chat doesn't... Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. I believe. Okay? You can't... I don't... Be civilized. Do it in old spoken English. Unfortunately, I don't think I can speak in old English, but I can do a really shitty, British accent. Is this your... Yes, they're... Meow. For ants? You're so real! Eradicate ants! I hate ants! Okay, chat, you guys have kept me yapping for an extra, 12 minutes. You guys, kind of smells over here. I'm going... You tell him! You tell him! Wait, okay. As a YouTube chatter, I think we're definitely... You! They're playing both sides! We have double agents among us! Ding bong, ding bong. Welcome back. Who stinks? Hey, Thomas, there's girl feet in YouTube chat. Easy. Easier than stealing candy from the Inklings. I think that's like a new speed run, a new record. Hey! Snowy Akira! Twitch chat Snowy Akira! Why are you firing shots at YouTube chat Snowy Akira? I think you guys need to be put into the gulag. I'm putting you guys into the gulag. YouTube chat against Twitch chat. Your counterparts will be your rival. Also, this... For anyone who is somewhat new, this is all in good fun. And if anyone's being serious, I will not do anything violent towards you because I am not capable of much of actual violence. But I will give you a stern talking to and wag my finger at you. Be nice. I'll do... Yeah, Thomas will be violent. I mean, I'll get violent if I can mosh. I'm new. All right. Do you hear this fuck-ass music? This... I feel like I'm being pranked right now. Chat, I feel like this BGM would have been perfect for the last fucking 15 minutes. I don't know why this BGM just makes me feel like you guys are like... Oh, is it? Here. Okay. So, if we don't, for anyone who doesn't remember, or if you're just now catching the stream or catching the game, we're playing Z.A.T.O. I love everything. I love the world and everything in it. I think that's it. We're doing the finale. Hopefully, this should be the final part. Our friend Ira, well, not our friend. This girl named Ira went missing. We admired her. Borderline had a Yuri crush on her. Our main character, Asya, I believe, has schizoaffective disorder. If not schizoaffective, some sort of schizophrenia spectrum disorder. Not a personality disorder, but just there's something going on there. I am also not a licensed or trained professional when it comes to psychology and all this stuff. I am only speaking from my experience and my understanding and my knowledge and my personal lived experience as someone who has schizoaffective disorder. So, yeah. I'm giving a peer review. Exactly. I may be in an armchair and I may have a blanket on me. I'm missing the fluffy cat, but she's on the bed sleeping. So, we're basically... I believe our friend Marina is skipping school. She's skipping the last part of her classes, and we just finished up our classes. We went looking for her after school to try and interview some kids, I think. If I remember correctly. And instead of finding just Marina, we found Marina and Garen, Vadim. I don't remember who was bullying who, but it was bad. And he got mad that we were eavesdropping even though we weren't. And then afterwards we're like, haha. Well, we weren't actually like, haha, but we were discussing the possibilities with ourselves in our mind of, is it a lie if I actually forget about it? And then I think they were crossing the street or something. They were going places, and then some kids hit him with some snowballs. And yeah. I think kids were playing. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really bad at synopsises, man. I'm kind of proud of myself for pulling that off as much as I could. Let me put a quick pin in Twitch chat really fast for anyone who stops by. Oh, and the fucker on the right, the phone call. Wait, can you remind me about the phone call? Can you jog my memory? This is... Okay, so this is still... Okay, so this is a kinetic visual novel. There are no choices. It's linear story. So some people may say it's not a visual novel. Some would say it's just a kinetic novel. It's a visual novel. If we're not being... Yeah. It's described itself. It is self-proclaimed visual novel. The phone call Monka S. I don't remember the phone call. I remember you guys liked my voiceover for the phone call. They're discussing that Ira is likely at home because she's... Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay, sorry. Basically, Ira has unstable breakdowns where she loses touch with reality. And Marina and Asya, the main character, made a phone call after school one day and discussed the possibility of where Ira went, where she is. She didn't leave town, which, again, they live in a place called Vorkuta 5, which is non-existent. there's Vorkita, but there's not... Vorkita 5 is like a special secret. Yeah, I believe personally that her disorder is implied to be similar to MC, but I'm not sure. Marina's brother, the girl you see on the left, her brother is also a pharmacist, doctor thing, whatever. He a researcher at an institute, and he was helping Ira secretly behind the scenes. He was giving her medicine to help, like, with her hallucinations and whatnot, and her breakdowns. Hi, Annie! But on the phone call between Marina and Asya, the main character, they basically discussed, oh, she had to have gone home to her mom. Ira had to have gone home because she didn't leave the city because it would have been known if she left the city. But she didn't. Hi, Green! Hi! Welcome! So yeah. If it's okay, I think Vadim will have a lot of screen time soon. I hope so. He's interesting. I like... Okay. I'm gonna get up and stretch before we start. I'm gonna grab water. I'm gonna stretch my legs really fast because I've been live for an hour before starting. I'm so fucking sorry. I promise. Yeah, it'll be a quick yap. I've been yapping for a fucking hour. My bad. But yeah, since we've been going for an hour and I'm gonna be locked in for I think about 2 to 3. Hi, Travis. I would like to at least stretch my legs now, so I'm not having to break through the rest of it too much more. Because I'm sure I will need to take another break in between now and the final, like, scene, but I'm doing a lot better, yeah! I have a lot of exciting things on the horizon. There's a lot of happy things to look forward to, and there may be a lot of, like, I don't know, like, bad things going on, and a lot of things may be dreary, but, like, I'm gonna make my own hope. I'm gonna make my own happiness in the small happiness that I can have. Change is just that. Learning how to change and learning how to make happiness in new places. So if things don't seem right or go the way you want, you just gotta learn how to be happy some other way. Because there is reason to be happy, and there's other ways, like, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent. I just thought about other things, and I don't know. Brainworms have been eating my head and a lot of my friends lately, and I saw the Umaneko quote, and I don't know. I've been trying to remind myself just to do that. Find happiness and make my own, even when things don't seem like worth it. They're worth it, yeah. 3 chapters, if I remember correctly. We're in the 2nd, yeah. Alright. Good night, D. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope we got a good night's sleep. Sorry for yapping for so long. Alright, gamers. I'm gonna set the pin. I'm gonna stretch my legs really fast, and then we start. We get to it. Hello. Sorry for staying muted for a second. I sat down, and because there's incense in the house, I have a lot of purifiers because I'm extremely sensitive. But I had to use my inhaler again because it's pretty, like, I don't know. I also took Advil for my headache because I just realized that also came on. I didn't notice while I was just sitting still, but all right. Also, if I do miss any alerts or anything, please know I just turned my audio down because my head's pounding a bit. So if I don't hear it, I am super sorry, and I will make sure to go check through activity at the end of stream. And then also, I am doing my best to focus on story today so we can get through it. Because I think we still have a decent chunk to go, and I'm a little scared. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Now, let's get to it. Marina grits her teeth. Varik. Hey! You there! Why aren't you firing at him, huh? Oh yeah, why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clear. 'Cause you're our boss! Aye. Heard that. What? Are you like their nanny? Their boss. Clean your ears. A boss? What does that mean? We have a contract going is what I mean. A mutually beneficial agreement. Capitalist pig. Asya, let's report him. Contract? It's simple. I let them see one of my hotties card deck. Huh? What? Huh? Sir? What is that? What is that? What? Okay. To be fair, I can't blame them. Even as of today. Listen. I could be squared with a pair of boobs, okay? Even a single boob! I get it! I also would commit crimes for seeing a single boob, dude! What the fuck? I don't blame them! It's simple. I let them see one of my hotties' card deck. In exchange, they give you two a little workout every time you cross the yard. Great show, by the way. But what kind of card deck? Wouldn't you like to know? It's like normal playing cards, but with sexy chicks printed on them. There's naked ones, too. Whoa! Where'd you even get that? Found in my brother's room. Does he have an older brother too? Or is it his younger brother? This is a very important question. Marina's brother is not out of the picture. We just would have an age gap relationship. Listen, Marina, your brother being 30-something, I think, and being a pharmacist, he could fix me. He had it stashed in the back of his drawer. How classy. Show. Fat chance. Do I look like I'm giving out freebies? But that stuff's all crusty anyways. Crusty? Nah. They're in pristine condition. Meant only for the initiated. Which you're not. Wow. We've got a secret society over here. What's the name? Porn Poker League? That's catchy, I'll give you that. I don't think we should be talking about this. Right on. It's unbecoming for a woman of... Nails! Is he Vadik or Vadim? Okay, so he has 3 names. He has Vadim, he has Vadik, and then he has Garin. Garin. I think that's his last name. Listen, I don't know. Maybe they're very Nihongo Jozu. Maybe... Okay, listen, hold on. I don't speak Russian. I'm gonna bastardize a lot of languages and cultures right now, okay? This is your warning. Get the fuck out if it's gonna bother you. What if they, like, have Russian Nihongo? And they like, swap between... They could be... Oh my god! They could have, like, American... Wait, hold on. They could have, like, Russian Nihongo American Gaijin Des. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm thinking about sports whenever, like, on the football team, they're like... What's the last name? What the hell is a Russian Nihongo? Nihongo is Japanese. It's yeah, but Hi, Paradox. Hi. Right. Yeah, I know. That was the point. I was being stupid. I was doing a stupid Catto bit. I'm sorry. I thought I could get away with being silly, dumb, stupid mode. My bad. I just wanted to be silly. Because, like, I was joking about the whole last name thing because I'm dumb. So I was thinking about, like, oh, it's usually like you have to be on a friend basis to call someone their, like, first name in Japan and in Japanese. So that was my silly little false connection. I'm sorry. I can turn the whimsy a bit down. You think you can be silly around here? I'm so mad. How do I say... Komsomol? Psych! You thought I was gonna turn the silly down? It doesn't get sillier than this! Okay. Right on. It's unbecoming of a woman of Komazol to use such expressions. Is it becoming for a man of Komsomol to carry stuff like that? Look who's speaking. And anyways, you made a dumbass deal like that just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errands. I think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Oh, right. Forgot to tell you yesterday. I called him right after we talked. Eh? He's coming with us to Ira's apartment. Oh. What? Yeah. My eyes dart from Garen to Marina, hoping that it's all a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but I'd really rather not talk to him longer than I have to. But why? I have a hunch that simply asking him to come inside won't work. That's when we'll have a use for Vidik's brainless brawn. Brainless? Me? Aren't your own grades in the shitter? Huh? They're not, but thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since when are grades a mark of intellect? That's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got really crappy grades, and he's like father of modern physics. I'll tell you more. The whole idea of graded academic performance reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would be abolished. Marina? Are your grades really okay? Let's go to Ira's place. Okay. All right. Okay. I really like this track. So, you know everything? Hi, classics. Depends on what you mean by that. More or less, yes. He knows my theory. I know it's dumb. Didn't ask for an opinion. We'll just go and see if it has any ground. Wait, so... you told Vadim about Ira's? What? Her illness? Don't worry. He won't tell anyone. How are you so sure? I won't. Uh-huh. We have a promise. I'm not snitching. He owes me big time. That's kind of the reason he's here at all. Don't try and treat me like your lapdog now. I'm not doing shit for you after today. Yeah, whatever. I look at Garen. Him knowing those things about Ira? Those really compromising, shameful things? Just doesn't sit right with me. I can't imagine the Garen I know keeping something so juicy to himself. Though, then again, I couldn't have imagined Garen feeling self-conscious about a prank that might have gone too far. Right. It's not that Garen is incapable of being honorable. It's that I am entirely too prejudiced. Oh, that's right. Sorry, my throat... Basically, we went down to search at a car shop that was abandoned, and the hours sign, like the time sign, kept changing. But because the main character Asya saw Garen, walking away from the area or walking along like the road, she made the delusional assumption or connection that he played a prank on her, but it was her having like a break with reality and seeing times move around and words change, and yeah. So what she's seeing and like what she's like explaining to herself now is her like trying to make a conscious like explanation to what's going on, because she wants to be empathetic. She wants to be empathetic and like give him the courtesy of like, oh well, like no, he's a person too, just because I don't like see certain sides of it. But like she has it in a delusional sense where she's made up all these like reasons and doesn't actually know the whole like meaning behind things. And we also don't, because she is the narrator. She's an unreliable narrator. You can call him Vadim at all times. Okay. I think this is his last name. I could be wrong though. Nails is our certified... Well, okay, hold on. I don't want to put that on you. I was gonna say you're our you're our Russian language expert. I hope that's okay though. Our quick encyclopedia if we need it. But you are also more than that. You are a person. I'm sorry I assign tropes to people. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I don't mind it. Let's go. I'm also sorry that I keep, like, having to, like, adjust my... I'm, like, really, really sensitive to incense. I'm so sorry. It should get better, though. All of it's, blown out. And anyways, I knew that chick was psycho. So, she's a different type of crazy now. No big deal. If that's how you want to spin it. Oh. By the way, what's with the kid? The kid? Her brother? You said you're gonna... Oh, that's right! We're going to Ira's house to ask about Ira's brother! We want to ask Ira's brother when the family isn't home. That's right! Absolutely crushing it. Thanks! I like that. Her brother? You said you're gonna ask him if she's home. Oh, right. How did it go? That. About as well as you'd imagine. Figures. I mean, I saw Tolik when everyone came outside. Called him to the fence. Tried asking about his sister in, like, a gentle manner. You know, not too directly. But he all got clammed up and ran away. Well, duh, what'd you expect? Sounds nutty as shit. Huh? It's not nutty. Oh, yeah? Sneaking into a kindergarten to ask a preschooler if his parents are holding his big sister hostage is now normal? In what world? Hey, you make it sound so much worse than it was. I didn't say it like that at all. Who cares how you said it? It's the same thing. It's not. It is. It's obviously not. It totally is. It's not, it's not, it's not. It is, it is, it is, it is, it is, I can't. It's not, 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 it's not. Please stop. Right, what the hell? You're acting like a freaking toddler. I'm acting like a toddler? What about you? I'm not the one who started it. Hey, maybe you should have stayed back at the kindergarten. Would have been more your speed. Asya, shove some snow into his collar. Oh yeah? You want to try that? I wasn't going to. Why not? Because she has a speck of common sense, unlike some people. I have to do everything around here myself. Marina lands. Hi, crew. Hi, Super Soul Spark. Marina leans down to grab a chunk of snow, then turns to Vadim with a determined expression. Hey, cut it out. He starts to back off, also scooping up a handful of snow. What's that? He's scared. Scared? No. But I ain't going down without a fight. Oh, you want to fight? I'll give you a fight, alright. Guys. Hey, chat. Am I allowed to ship them in a wholesome, cute, like, 8th grade manner? Okay, cool. As soon as I said it, you guys also said it. Are they? No, they're not related, Thomas. I know, a little unfortunate, but it's okay. Take that! Oh, wait, no, they're flirting. I don't... Oh, wait, get back here. I can't, it's too... Ah! Don't look at me! Oh, Dawn, I can't do it. It's too cute. It's wholesome, dude. I can't. They're not flirting them. What are they doing then? Marina and Vadim get into an awkward game of tag, trying to stuff snow into each other's jackets. I try to call out to them again and again, but it's like I'm not even there. This is already a mess. This Despite that little scuffle, we reach our destination pretty quickly. Turns out Ira's apartment block isn't far from mine. That's wonderful. It's almost like we're neighbors. I wonder... Marina? Yeah? Her voice is slightly shaky as she wipes off remaining snow from her wet collar. Have you ever been to Ira's apartment? What's it like? Nope. Never been. Aw. I told you, we weren't that close. She's been at mine a couple times, though. It's so unfair, right? It sure is. Maybe you'll see it when she's back. Maybe. If she's not already home, she wants to add. I see it in Marina's eyes. She's got her mind set on finding out the truth today. She'll peek into that flat no matter what. How do you know if anyone's home? We turn to Vadim, who's finishing a cigarette a couple meters away. Let's go! Smoking! I'm not encouraging smoking or anything. You shouldn't smoke. Smoking is bad. Nicotine is bad and it's an addictive substance. But if you smoke, that's fine. I get it. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Listen, there's nothing wrong with popping out one of the little candy cigarettes. Okay? Just like Donald Glover. Just like Troy from Community. I did not say smoking was... I am not encouraging this! I encourage smoking as much as I encourage my bro-con behavior. Well, okay, hold on. That's bad. Not mine, personally. But, like, I know where to draw the line! We're getting demonetized today, boys. Yeah, how about that? How about that? It's just catnip. It's just catnip. Wait, hold on. Do you have a tracksuit fit? No. Stream is crazy. It's not that crazy. It's just catnip. Catnip is legal and everywhere for cats. You could give me cat grass. You could give me catnip. You can do a whole lot of things and it's fine. On a very serious note, if you do not smoke already, please do not start. It doesn't make you cooler. It doesn't make you better. This is a soapbox, okay? Just don't do shit that's gonna fuck up your life if you aren't ready to deal with the fucking consequences of your actions. It'll get worse. Anyways, I'm like Vadim. I'm stressed. Also, I do think it is, I kind of do think that the smoking portion of it is kind of important to the story, just given the time and date and just whole scenario. Listen, I get it. I get it. There's a lot of shit going on in this town secretly. He still has some snow chunks. I always feel like I say the word chunk weird. He still has some snow chunks stuck to his hood. I'm glad you asked. I had plenty of time to spare before going to kindergarten. So before going to sorry, I thought she was talking about actual kindergarten. So I stopped by the hospital and asked them about Nurse Grachevskaya. So she works night shifts. Better. She hasn't come to work since Ira disappeared. Huh. Hear that? Looks like my theory isn't so stupid anymore, huh? It's still stupid. Marina sticks out her tongue. Bleh. Why do you keep calling it that, Vadim? I don't think it's that dumb. Are you serious? She came up with a batshit conclusion, then twisted everything else to match. The hell? That's not true. Yeah, I felt a similar way. Asya? Sorry, Marina. But it does sound a little bit like that. Still, I wouldn't call it, batshit. Even if it is a little out there. Out there, huh? You know, if there's even a 1% chance she's in there, I have to try. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I agree. You never know until you check. You can say that about freaking anything. You can. But incredible things happen all the time. So, I don't believe we should be calling bold ideas stupid or crazy or anything like that. Bold ideas, please. Aliens crash landing and... This is why I smoke. I don't. Tungska? Is a bold idea. This is some cheap twist she got from a detective novel. I think both of these are rather bold. Though, I believe it was a remote energy transfer? In Tungska? Heard that one. Oh, heard that one. Seems far-fetched. Sorry, that's so funny to imagine such a soft voice coming out of him. I read some eyewitness reports and nothing there suggested electricity. Tunguska. 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 Okay. Okay. Sorry, okay, so like part of the reason why I like language and I think like it's so echolalia. I don't think it's clocked the same way, but it's like learning how to say words becomes a stim. So sometimes I say it a bit too long. My bad if I do that. I'll work out of it. Maybe. Tunguska. Well, electrical explosions and fires of that magnitude won't look too different to an outside observer, I think. And it doesn't have to be electricity, right? There are other forms of energy out there. Nikola Tesla could have given something else a try. Please, Tesla is the electricity guy. Do you think he'd randomly start playing with, I don't know, plasma? Actually, I was thinking of something like lasers. Guys, what the heck are you on about? Great. That's not what we should be concerned with right now. It's been proven to be a meteor! The thing exploded in the lower atmosphere. And that was that. It even ran like simulations of that stuff. Everything lined up perfectly. Jeez. And I'm supposed to be the crazy one? Well... That's a load of crap. Think everything's that simple? A comms razor, my friend. A comms razor. Is that... Occam? And all evidence points to a meteor anyway. You've got no case. Well... There are some inconsistencies. Such as... like... This had to be either a meteor or a comet, right? Suisei Hoshimachi mention! Hoshimachi Suisei! That's my Kamiyoshi! I think the comet theory is the most popular. But, comets have a relatively smooth curve to their trajectories. If this was really a comet, it would have burned up in the atmosphere at a much higher altitude. Well, it could have still been an asteroid. Its name's literally Tunguska meteor. Then where's the debris, genius? Where's the crater? That... I said that exploded in the air! There wouldn't be a crater. Then there would still be chunks of it scattered around. They scoured the whole area, and nada. The chunks... The debris could have disintegrated from the heat. The blast was huge, right? The people in the villages nearby felt this intense heat wave. It could have totally melted the thing. Melting? I knew you sucked at physics, but that bad. Yeah, because your alien spaceship version is so realistic. Actually, there's also the extinct comet theory. Our conversation continued like that for the next couple of minutes. Wow. I never have guessed I could discuss a topic like that with my schoolmates. Especially the dean. Even though everyone's opinion is so different that the exchange borders on being a full-blown argument. I think I'm having fun. It's strange. It wouldn't be much of a dialogue if everyone sat nodding their heads in agreement, I suppose. That much is obvious, even to me. I just forgot how things like this are meant to feel. Even when the last time that... Or when was the last time that I've done this? Have I ever done this? Maybe I never have. Maybe I was never supposed to? Now I'm not sure myself. If I were never meant to find myself in a situation like this, then the only way this could have been made possible is through a blessing. That's the only sensible answer. The only reason why I can enjoy things like this, despite my inadequacy? Of course. Naturally, it's a gift. I cannot waste it. Perhaps that tiny part of my humanity that knows how conversations can go... Wait, hold on. Perhaps that tiny part of my humanity that knows how conversations go can be restored. Sorry, not only did that line kind of just fucking hit, I had to check something. Time sensitive. Is that why something so improbable has been allowed to happen? I thought that was like a normal emotion. I feel this really strongly. I feel like that's funny that we were talking about it before stream, but like I feel like I'm extremely lucky to be like in the time and place I'm at right now. Even if things aren't perfect, I feel really lucky to like know how to talk with people again. Hi Doomsday, welcome in. Sorry, I'm getting a bit sappy, but it's just like I genuinely forgot how to be a person, and I forgot how to socialize after a really, really, really bad rut or like bout with like some friends, like a big friend group, and then ever since then it was really, I don't know. I had people around, but not... I don't want to say like I was around bad people or anything, but like... And I don't want to say like I curated things, because that makes it feel like I picked people out or whatever like that, but it's just like... I feel very proud of like the natural progression of where things are and where I've come. And it feels like a miracle that like I've regained, like, being able to talk and, like, make friends and be myself. Because, like, I really thought I was damaged for good after, like, last friend group. And, like, I don't know. I'll stop yapping and I'll get back to the game. But sometimes isolation is better than being around people who aren't good to you. And people can think they're good to you. But if you communicate things and you're trying, but other people make you feel bad for your efforts, and they put you down and they make you feel bad about yourself and what you like, sometimes it is better just being isolated. And it may be rough, like, and you may have to go through, like, learning how to talk to people again. But I got to find myself, and I got to, like, recenter myself. And now, like, I don't know. I feel like I matured. I'm proud of, like, my actions. I may still bite off more than I can chew sometimes, and I may be overly ambitious, but I put my whole heart into things, and I do my best all the time. And I feel lucky, and I feel very... I don't know, I just feel lucky that I get to do that. It feels special that I get to share myself. And, like, whether it's my time, whether it's, like, my, like, creations, whether it's just, like, my thoughts. I really, like... It's really nice. I feel really grateful. And, like, I feel really lucky. Yeah. And knowing that I also, like... I don't know. It just feels good. The world is beautiful. Even if there's bad in it. Because there's bad in it, it's beautiful. And that sounds kind of, like, counterintuitive. Or, like, sounds kind of bad. Like, Catto, are you saying, like, the world is good because it's bad? I'm like, no. But you can't have one without the other. Very, very Carl Jungian of me. My bad. Maybe I'm being too hopeful. In any case, it's yet another thing I can be wholeheartedly grateful for. Alright, enough space talk. Let's do what we came here for, shall we? Yeah, let's. Thought you'd never ask. Marina gives us a reassuring smile and we all head to the entrance. Are you telling me that you don't see any resemblance to Lane? Serial Experiments Lane? In Asya's, like, portrait? It's the same as all other residential buildings in Vorkuta 5. A long 5-story block with evenly spaced out canopies at its base, each hiding a metal door with a code lock and a bulletin board on the side. If someone took a photo of it and then told me it was my house in the picture, I'd believe them without a second thought. Nevertheless, stepping closer to it, looking at it, knowing that this is the roof under which Ira grew up, slept and dined, it almost fills me with a sense of reverence. You know the code? Yeah. My classmate lives in the same building. And if we run into her? Calm down, we won't. Marina types in the code and lock clicks. The lock clicks. The lock clicks. I did not say the cock. I said nothing about that. The lock. The lock. Chad, I'm gonna take you to this stairwell and beat you up and bully you. It's slightly dark and warm. Ew. Ew. I'd rather it be slightly damp and dark and cold rather than warm. Ew. Quick, you forgot your lighter? Oh. Like, warm is gross. What? Like, okay, hold on. Actually, I need to know. Chat, do you also get grossed out if you ever have to use the toilet or if you have to? Well, I don't know. Well, you guys. Okay, everyone has to shit, so like you all have to sit down, except me. I don't. But when you sit down on the toilet, does it not gross you out if the toilet seat is warm? But then isn't it like in the winter you want the toilet seat to be warm because you hate whenever you have to sit down and it's really, really fucking cold? I get grossed out if I have to. You have. Okay, I have like. I don't know if it's a germ phobia or anything, but I just have like. I have like bathroom phobia. I. I know the kids don't have them now, but back in my day, I got traumatized by chain letters on like my old Nokia. There was this girl named Carmen who like died in the shower, like something, and like I've been scared to use the bathroom ever since like 6th grade. And like, man, I'm an adult, but that still fucking scares me. I always run out of the bathroom. It's scary, and I hate the lights being off in the bathroom. If the lights are off in the bathroom, I start to panic. I like the cold, so I see. See, in the summer, I don't mind the cold caress of the toilet seat. But in the winter, I get a chill up my spine when I feel the cold caress of the toilet seat. Okay, and then the last thing about toilets, since we're talking about it, and then we're going back to the game. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys are gonna know this story, but my dad made me cry when I was a little kid because he threatened to pee on the dog, and I was like, haha, I want to pee standing up, and he's like, you can't because you're a girl. And I was like, what? So I had a breakdown and cried because I wanted to cry standing. I wanted to pee standing up. Yeah. Power wash sim. Oh my god. Listen, with the way I'm pissing, that's power wash piss. Also, it's on Power Wash Sim is on it's on half off on Steam for the spring summer sale. I don't know if the sale's still going, but it was half off and I thought about getting it, but I wasn't sure if you guys would want that for a stream game where I just fucking yap about stupid shit. But well, I'm like, what I wouldn't know what to yap about half the time. I don't want to write my name in the snow. I want to bleed out in the snow like a cool kakui guy. Anyways, now looking past familiar looking mailboxes, up a familiar looking staircase, one familiar floor after another, we made our way to Ira's apartment. Oh, it's on the same floor and in the same spot as mine. That's so cute. Marina takes a deep breath. Okay, I'll do the talking. Your guys' job is to stand next to me and look polite. Understood? Yes, sir. I nod. Satisfied with the responses, our negotiator fixes her hair and rings the doorbell. A couple seconds pass in silence. Marina's about to reach for the button a second time, but that's when we hear steps approaching from inside the flat. Then pause. We stand still. I can almost feel it on my skin. The person's gaze from the other side of the door scanning us through the peephole. I'll show you a peephole. Finally, there's a snap, and the door opens in a narrow light strip. A woman's face peers out, looking disheveled. Her tangled hair is the same shade as Ira's. Yes? Good afternoon. We're Ira's friends from class. We nod politely. Friends? Yes. Yes, we've been really worried about her. I can't imagine what it's been like for you. I didn't know she had friends at school. Why wouldn't she? Ira's the coolest girl I know. Right, guys? Yeah. Yes, the coolest. And very kind. Agree. We went to the cafe, like, all the time. How come she never told you? In any case, I apologize if it's any inconvenience, but I promise it won't take you long. Last Monday, I lent Ira one of my brother's books. If it's not too much trouble, I would like to have it back. He needs it for work. Sure. What's the name? On the Stability of Closed Systems. It's a paperback. On the stability of... She reads things like that? I was surprised too. But seems like she's been interested in structural dynamics for some time. Wish I had her passion. I'm just too dumb for stuff like that. Best I can do is share some studies. I see. Something softens in the woman's eyes. Okay. I will go look. Oh, that's alright. We can... The door slams shut and we hear the sound of a turning lock. Then the steps retreat into the apartment. Oh no, I don't like this. Ira is the first character that we kind of meet other than Asya. She's like the main girl. She is a girl in your class or your school that goes missing. And then it's later found out that she has breaks of reality or is suffering from something similar to schizoaffective disorder, which is a disorder I personally have. So I've been sharing my takes and parts of it that I experience and share and can relate to. And if I see like any parts of it that I may not relate to personally, I still like share the knowledge that I have on it. But yeah, I'm not a professional or anything. I'm just sharing my experience and what I know. But yeah, this is the main character, Asya. This is Marina. Great job. Shut up. Marina hisses quietly. Don't move yet. It's going as planned. Is it? To me, it just looked like we got the door shut in our face. She said she's gonna look. Just wait. When she comes back here empty-handed, we'll offer to search for it ourselves. She closed the lock just to go inside for a couple minutes. Think she'll let us in all willy-nilly? If my theory's right, she won't. Oh, if my theory's right, she won't. That's when we'll have to force our way through. I'm counting on you, Vadim. Are you serious? What's that? You can't push past a fragile little lady. Course not. It's just... Hush! She's here. The door opens again. The woman peeks out. There you go. Huh? A hand emerges from the slit, holding a small softcover volume. Your book. Marina's gaze slowly moves between the tome and the woman's face. She reaches out carefully and accepts it. Thank you. Thank you for being friends with her. What the fuck? The door shuts. Marina flips through the book's pages absent-mindedly. So, did you actually lend Ira that book? No. I don't think so, no. You don't think so? She shakes her head. She gives me the tome and starts digging through her bag for what must be the 4th time already. Damn it. Where is it? What the hell? I look down at the stability of closed systems in my hand. Just like Marina said, it's a small paperback, and a worn-out one at that. The year of issue says 1966. I open the book on a random page. If we're going to arrange the components in order of cognition, the list will go as follows. Starting from highest, moral belief, prejudice, subjectivity, objectivity, the desire to create, the desire to change, the desire for happiness, for desire for status, ambition, confidence, self-esteem, self-image, the desire for kinship, the desire for family, the desire for intimacy, the desire for a healthy body, the desire for stable income, the desire for plentiful resources, the desire for shelter, food, water, sleep, sex, procreation, excretion, breathing, homeostasis, soul. Chat, don't ask what that 3-letter word was. You don't need to know about that right now. The exact sequence remains a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is ubiquitously accepted as the root for all cognitive function at the time of writing. Each subsequent compound... I can't talk today, I'm sorry. The exact sequence remains a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is ubiquitously accepted as the root for all cognitive function at the time of writing. Each subsequent component following the root is the result of varying degrees of deviation from the base code, which... Are you digging for gold in there? I took our copy with me to show her mom in case we ended up searching the room. But it's... She goes silent, her movements slowing to a halt. Marina? It's not here. She stares into her empty bag with an expression I've never seen before. Then she lifts her head and takes the book from my hands. The way Marina looks at it, it's as if she's trying to compare the item in front of her eyes to the memory of the one that she held this morning. Could be a different copy. She softly shakes her head. I don't know. Okay, is this where I shared that I had a weird situation as a child where I grew up collecting Littlest Pet Shop? I loved the hamster ones the most, and there was about this weird little set that was about $12.99 or $13.99. Maybe it was $11.99. It was somewhere in that ballpark. But it came with like a little tunnel structure and a little hamster. I had the set of the hamsters, but I usually didn't bring toys or anything with me from my house to my grandparents because things always ended up getting lost. And I cared about my stuff a lot, so I didn't do that. Randomly, one time, I did take my toy, that structure toy, the hamsters, to my grandparents. And I know that because I took a bath and played with it. And then, upon taking it home and seeing that it was home, like, I left the house after just playing with it. I went back to my grandma's house, like, the next weekend, and that exact same toy was there. And she was like, here, it's yours. I accidentally duplicated a toy, I think. I broke reality. But 2 of them existed. Yeah. Weirdest shit of my life. But, like, I had stuff like that happen, like, ever since I was little. So, I don't know. I told people about it, and everyone's like, no, that's fine. It's normal. You just misremembered. I was like, okay. But I didn't. So, yeah, I don't know if that's, like, related to any of my disorders, but, like, that's fucking crazy, right? Just a little. Hi, Grant. How are you? Maybe you did lend it to her? Marina doesn't respond. I look at Vadim, but I find myself unsure of what to make of his expression either. He wouldn't miss an opportunity to make a joke about this, right? Marina looks so lost. It'd be a very cruel... No. It would be a very Vadim thing to do. And the serious face? Seeing him with a face like that is oddly disconcerting. So it worked? Huh? Marina quickly slips the book into her messenger and turns to us, wearing her usual chipper grin. Guess old habits die hard. I'm the same old airhead. You caught me, Asya. Looks like I got some things mixed up with all this weird crap going on. That's okay. It happens to me too sometimes. Right? Took you this long to realize you got mush for brains? I guess people around you were too nice to point it out. Aw. Well, thank God you're here to tell me how it is, Biddy. Anyways, that sure was something, huh? Yeah. A whole load of nothing is what it was. We didn't learn shit. Wrong. Did you see how her mom was acting? If you ask me, it's a little suspicious. You think so? Don't you? She was dead set on not letting us see a sliver of the flat. Why do you think that is? I understand what you're implying, but she might just be a private person. Ain't it obvious? She's sick of random people asking about her daughter. You two aren't wrong. I'm sure both of those are big contributing factors. But even then, I don't know about you, but to me, something about her behavior seemed a little too paranoid. I doubt privacy is all there is to it. I suppose. I can see what you mean. What I'm saying is, even if it doesn't confirm my theory, it certainly doesn't disprove it. Sure. Cool. Can I go home now? Stop right there! Who said you're off duty? Man, what else is there to do? Contact Ira directly. Duh. That's what you're here for. Huh? I thought my job was to push past her mom or something. Nah. I didn't expect a direct approach to go smoothly. We just had to get that part out of the way. Now, comrades, this is where the real action begins. Comrade. The real action? Yup. Follow me. I can hear Vadim sigh behind me. Marina leads us right around the building, stopping on the side that looks out to the neighboring apartment block. And what are we supposed to do here? She walks to the small playground wedged between buildings, leans down, and starts clearing the snow out with her hands. Marina? This woman. Oi! You're gonna stand there and do nothing? Come on, help me out. With what? Jeez, you guys. Use your heads. We're throwing rocks at Ira's window. I don't think that's the right call. She's insane. Well, okay, she might be insane. Ira's insane, at least. Okay. So, this is where I reveal another secret thing. So, once upon a time, whenever I was a young, blooming demon, making friends and, like, going and hanging out, trying to be social and pretend and, like, run away from my neat, secret, nerd ways, I had a friend who basically, like, fell asleep, but, like, had plans for me to come visit and hang out. And basically, she fell asleep after I had Ubered over there, and I couldn't knock on her front door because her mom would get mad. But, like, I had to throw wood chips at her window. And it was, like, 1 in the morning. And it was a little scary. So, like, maybe when they say rocks, they don't mean, like, full-on, like, rocks. Maybe they mean wood chips. They have wood chips in Russia, right? What about USSR Russia? I mean, like, I know it's not Russia, but I mean, like, USSR, like, back in that time. Like, they had wood chips. No, she meant rocks. I'm trying to be positive. Let me be delusional. Let me be delusional. Vadim shakes his head in disbelief. Well, it's a pretty normal suggestion, all things considered. Is what I'd like to say, but then I look up to the 5th floor where Ira's room is supposed to be. But isn't that a little too high? Asya, that's what we call a defeatist attitude. If it were the Great Patriotic War, I'd have to shoot you on the spot. It really is high, though. Think you can throw that far? No harm in trying. And I'm kind of betting on you to make the shot. Or will that be too hard for you? Of course not. I was talking about your noodle arms, not mine. Marina lets out a smug little laugh. Meanwhile, Vadim cautiously looks over the building. So which window was it again? It should be the one over. There! See? The one with the teddy bear? I frantically scan the apartment complex. A teddy? A teddy. Oh! Found it! Right there, right where the window to my room would be. There it is! Ira's window. That's the window that she was looking out every day. The window that she chose to put a plushie on. She did that so that when she looked out the window, she'd also see her teddy bear. Maybe sometimes she'd hold it in her hands and squeeze it. Does the bear have a name? It has to. I wonder if it's something classic like Misha or Winnie. I suppose Ira could be the type of girl to call the toy the first thing that happened to pop into her head. That does sound like her, but something tells me that she didn't do that. I really think she spent the time picking a name that would be the perfect fit. Perhaps the name she went with in the end turned out to be a little unconventional. But it must have felt so right, she couldn't imagine choosing anything else. I totally picture it. God, that's so cute. So freaking cute. It's too adorable. Ira, you're too adorable. How do you know it's that one? You said you've never visited. I mean, I've called her outside a couple times. I see. Then... Vadim walks back, trying to calculate the best possible angle. His face doesn't look all that confident. Marina, having dug up some pebbles from the ground, runs up to him and drops a few in his hand. See? They're pebbles! Looks like I'm next in line. I don't think I'll be any good at this. Nonsense! What'd I say about defeatism? Ugh. 3 small rocks land in my mitten. They're wet and dirty, and the dirt gets tangled in the wool. There's something charming about that. Ew. Speak for yourself. I look up to see Vadim tossing and catching a pebble in his hand. He's eyeing Ira's window with the intensity of a boxer gauging his opponent from across the ring. Well? What you waiting for? Piss off. I need to aim. Right. You're not solving a freaking math equation. Just go for it. That's how the pros do it. Oh yeah? Gonna lead by example? Wait, isn't that physics? Didn't she fail physics? God damn it. Good writing. Rena gives us both a challenging look, then turns to face the block. She takes a couple steps back, gripping a pebble in her hand. Then she exhales, then... Oh no. Ah. It lands in the snow. It's not even close. Shut up! It didn't even reach the wall. Hey! Listen, it's the spirit that matters. You think the pros get to national level without a couple of fumbles? No. It's a rocky road. Victory starts with a mindset. A goal-oriented mindset. That's true. Oh yeah, sure. You're gonna go that far. With a throw like that, maybe one day you'll make it to the... Vadim! Big talk from the guy who's yet to make a shot. Why are you standing there anyways, huh? Scared yours won't even fly that far? You suck at bluffing. With a big, almost theatrical swing, Vadim shoots his pebble across the yard. It draws a rather scenic arc and bounces off the wall just below the 2nd floor. Bitch! Can't even throw to the 5th floor? That's it? Better than your static excuse for a throw. It's nostalgic. Years pass and you still pitch like a toddler. Zip it, Kaplan. Or you're catching the next rock. Oh no, we're on a surname basis now. He's serious. You bet your ass I am. Listen here. First one to hit the target wins. Loser buys soda. Sure, you're on. Asya, your turn. But do I have to? It's pretty far. Come on, it's just for fun. Can't do much worse than me. Well, if all 3 of us are playing, how do we choose a loser? If the winner is the one who ends the game, we can't have 2 losers, right? Whoever hits the lowest, whatever. Just shoot already. I'm really no good at this. I'm always the last one in PE. I look up to the 5th floor. Man, hanging out with Marina's really gonna run my wallet dry. Bye-bye allowance. No, she was right. That's a defeatist attitude. I can't let it bring me down. I've heard stories of people lifting cars in times of crisis. When it's do or die, us humans can pull off athletic feats that should be impossible. So can I. I just need to channel that. I need to get in the zone. Let my inner warrior out. My inner warrior. Yes, that's right. I come from a long lineage of humans. The blood of prehistoric hunters flows in me. The ones that hunted mammoths. Ones that crashed? I should have crashed the car. The night I drove alone. I know. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. The kids don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that happened. Shout out Citizen Youth Album. The ones that hunted mammoths? Ones that chased their prey for days on end? I think I'm feeling it. I feel it. I can feel the adrenaline pumping. Yeah. Chat. Asya can feel the Chunibyo power. Ow, I hurt my throat. Ira Star. Not from shouting the song. From shouting Chunibyo. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Show us how it's done. I take my swing. I'm sorry, Marina. I may not reach the 5th floor, but I'm not gonna come last. Yeah, I'm not a loser. I come first. Women don't come at all. Not this time. This time I'll... Start the Gert! Blink. The pebble bounced off the asphalt not even 2 meters away from me. I stand frozen in place. My ancestry. Well, everyone's off to a great start, it seems. This is just sad. Can I just drop out? Please? Marina takes in my pitiful look and sighs. Yeah, maybe sit this one out. Winning against you feel kinda cheap. Great, no fun in that. Out of the way then. Kaplan, ready your wallet. Come on, Vadim! With my Olympic self-esteem in shambles, I scoot to the side. It's okay. Some people are not made for this. It's okay. That was the sound of me jorking it. One after another, Vadim fires off the rest of his ammo. Each hit's a little higher than the one before, and the last one strikes the 3rd window pane. Shit. We all freeze up. Crap. If somebody peeks out and scolds us, they'll draw the eyes of the whole neighborhood. Now that we're being all that inconspicuous to start with, but... Seconds pass, nobody shows up. We let out a collective exhale. Vadim, would it kill you to be a smidge more careful? You told me just to go for it. Did I say that? You did. Oh, well. You know, thoughtlessly following orders won't get you anywhere. Okay, if all these kids are schizo, if all of them are like me, then she has the parts of it that have short-term memory loss. Some critical thinking goes a long way. So, do we listen to you or... Pass the rocks. Marina, start running. Ooh, scary, scary. Also, it's my turn. She pushes Vadim away with her shoulder. I shouldn't be expecting much, considering her first shot. But even though the angle was all wrong, it was quite forceful. She aimed just a little better. Marina's pebble shoots up high and fast. Whoa! It slams dangerously close to the 4th-story window, just above Vadim's strongest throw. For a moment, Marina looked surprised at how high she actually managed to hit. Then, an arrogant smirk spreads across her face. Yeah, Vadim. I wonder why I called you here at all. Thanks for the help, I guess. You're free to go. Hey! Sorry to have dragged you out here. Oh, it's all on me. Sorry for that. It looks like we can handle this all ourselves now. See you around. The hell you mean, see you around? I'm just getting started over here. A rock collides with the wall just above the spot Marina's pebble hit. Wow. See that? I'm only revving up. Hey, guys? I point to the ground where I've etched some lines into the snow. Here! Scoreboard! Ooh! Nice, nice! Way to make yourself useful. Hey, can you draw mine a little higher? Oi! I'm playing favorites. Yeah, sorry. No cheating, Marina. Jeez, whose side are you on? I like fair games. And I believe in you. Bleh. Marina's got a fucking trebuchet. Bro! They're all so cute. I like this CG a lot. The two kept pelting the poor building while I kept drawing notches on the scoreboard. Sometimes I run out to collect the rocks after they fall into the bottom. If you think about it, isn't the game sort of like a reverse meteor shower? Rocks flying up into the heavens, never quite reaching their destination. Shut up! If we captured them with a long exposure camera, they'd leave similar traces in the sky. A sea of dark parabolas. Most are uneven, interrupted halfway through, broken. Ouch! I get distracted and a pebble hits my head. Asya! I'm so sorry! Are you okay? Ow! Yes, don't worry. Please keep going. Jeez, watch where you stand. Hey chat, can I have a quick BRB really fast? I just got like a really bad, like, lightheaded wave. BRB. Ah! Hello, gamers. I think I'm gonna add just an extra day to stream. I think I'll update the schedule and add. We'll just have like crazy amount of like streams this week. I'm gonna see how I'm doing tomorrow. I'm either gonna add a stream tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm sorry to like keep postponing or like dragging Z.A.T.O out. I got really lightheaded and I feel like I need to just rest and lay down. I feel like if I keep reading and voicing stuff, I might... I don't know. I'm a bit nervous. Not like I don't think like I'm gonna die or anything. But like I feel like it's not good for me. And I don't want to like feel lightheaded or weak or anything like that on stream. So I'm going to plan for Wednesday. I'll add Wednesday. I'll go and schedule the stream.
Bing bong, bing bong. Welcome back.
What are greenies? Are those like cat treats? You see what it... Yeah. I don't want to like... I know like I'm already reading and not like fully voice acting everything. But like I still... I mean like I guess I'm voice acting. I don't know. I'm reading with inflection in some like tone. But like... my throat with the incense and everything. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not... I feel like I'm just making excuses. I'm sorry. I just... I'm glad we got through what we did today, though. I had fun. I had a lot of fun, actually. Well, I'll continue on Wednesday. I'll add it to the schedule, and I'll go and schedule... Well, actually... wrong button. I already saved. So... let me open up Photoshop really fast. I'm going to make the graphic for it really fast. I'm going to update the thumbnail. And I'm going to make that stream live. That way it gets put up. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hey, wait, chat. Chat. Wait, hold on, chat. I have to make the thumbnail really fast. If Photoshop opens. I'm keeping you guys with me. You guys are stuck with me. Just a little bit longer. You don't mind though, right? Thank you guys for understanding. I promise. I'm working on it. I don't know. I'd rather have short streams and at least like, I don't know, if I'm going to have short streams, at least I like have more time to like see you guys. So like, I don't know, if I can't stream super long, at least I can do like a lot of short streams throughout the week. Which like, not gonna lie, actually kind of awesome crazy that I'm able to like do 4 to 5. We're back at it. We're back at it again. Okay. Also, something I love about my stream deck. Sorry, I'm gonna talk about it real fast while I set things up. So like, VTubers, I think all VTubers need a stream deck. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not even partnered with Elgato. I just love my Stream Deck so fucking much. Because, like, I basically put all of my, like, websites that I go to, all of, like, my important places, just on, like, a hotkey on there. So that way, whenever I don't want to have to go type in, like, my dashboard and all that, I can literally just click a button. And it opens it up. So it makes it easy for me. And then not only that, I add, like, little extra, symbols and things on there. So I never have to, like, copy and paste or go and find stuff. I basically, like, write out, like, weekly template stuff. So it's cool. It's awesome. It's really helpful. And I wish more people did it. I wish more people would use their Stream Deck in smart ways. So I hope I can make a video on it soon and, like, recommend stuff to people and, like, give people ideas. I want to help people. Ha 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 ha. It aged like milk. The Catto Z.A.T.O dream of getting it done in 3 streams aged like milk. Okay, listen. At least the milk isn't fully expired. You know? You can always drink milk on the last day. It doesn't mean it's bad yet, right? Okay. I even added part 4 into it. So that way we know that it's part 4 and not part 3. I also have it set for 10 p.m. on Wednesday. Yeah! Let's go! You guys get, like, almost a whole week of Catto. Wait. No, I don't want to go live on that. Okay. That's... I think YouTube... YouTube, are you there? Are you alive? YouTube is haunted again. Chat, I'm scared. Milk tasty still... Right? Listen, cheese technically is old milk. Okay. Just had coffee. You are so right. I love coffee, actually. Also, I don't know if I like mochas because, like, I like chocolate, but whenever I have mochas, they're always, like, weirdly fruity. YouTube being haunted house is kind of cool, right? Okay. I don't think we're gonna raid anyone tonight. I hope that's okay. But I will see you guys on Wednesday. If anything changes, mocha's my go-to at work because it's instant coffee. Yeah! I just don't like the fruity taste of it. I like when it's just a chocolate. Like a hot chocolate. But maybe it's the type of beans. Probably. I used to be a barista. I like coffee, and I used to, like, study coffee. But we can save that for another time. I'm gonna go take care of myself. I'm gonna go rest. And I will make sure I am more properly fed and hydrated and rested up for Wednesday. But I hope to see you guys then. Hopefully we'll finish it then. And hopefully my voice and throat aren't gonna be dying from incense. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thank you for letting me yap. Sorry, most of the stream was more yap than game, but I had a good time and I wouldn't change it for anything. So, I'll see you guys later. Good night!